All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless me here talking about real melodic rock music in real time for real people just like you and just like me. So 2020, not so much, not a fan. I'm going to get the t-shirt eventually that says 2020 and it's going to say 1 star, not recommended. This group, however, is really, really good. See this dude here? It's my buddy Jeff Scott Soto. One of the best vocalists probably in the world still today. A lot of people don't give him enough credit. He was in the band Journey for a while, about 11 months. Probably should have stayed there because he was really good. Had a really fantastic stage presence and just rocked the microphone. I think he's got a little bit of Freddie Mercury in his DNA, just a little bit, because we don't want to give Jeff too big of an ego, but he is a great singer. This band, it's called Wet, and they are a supergroup, but you won't know it because the American rock scene, they won't tell you about this stuff. Eddie Trunk, by the way, not to dump on Eddie, but let me just do it a little bit here. I mean, I respect the guy. He's really good at what he does, and he's famous and I'm not, okay? So I look at him, he's successful, and I've got, a little YouTube channel. So anyway, his critique all the time of groups like Wet, because they're over on the Frontiers music label, and again, a lot of people just kind of poo-poo this record label, and that's an expression, it's not just an activity, but they continue to put out fantastic music. The president of the label, Serafino, he's just a pretty smart dude. He loves this kind of music. So when he inspires these people to get together, oftentimes you get really great results. The album, which is coming out in January of 2021, it's called Retransmission. And yes, via Frontiers Music. So, again, the critique by Eddie Trunk is this isn't a real band. This is a project group, they come out with this all the time, and they put out an album, and then they go away. Okay, let's accept the premise. Isn't this better, though, and this particular band does not fit that mold, and they deserve, an appearance. Hey, why not go on Trunk Nation instead of interviewing some dude from LA Guns for the 50th time? Why not have these three guys on the show? Soto, who can sing the phone book, Martinson, who's a great producer, Robert Saul, who's he's a great vocalist, great producer, great writer, great arranger. I mean, Robert Saul comes from that Toto school of production, and then Martinson, he's just pure melodic rock gold, and Soto, he's a beast. So, what's not to like about this? Anyway, fans can get the first taste of the album, the single Big Boys Don't Cry. Here it is. Here's Jeff Scott Soto rocking the microphone. I mean, the guy's got a lot of hair. I don't know how he does this stuff. I mean, he's in good shape. He looks like a dude who is about half his age. All right. So anyway, Wet truly epitomizes what melodic rock has become in the new decade, 2020. It's a new decade, folks. The key element at the foundation of Wet has been to create a modern melodic rock sound that will drive the genre into the future. Powerhouse rhythms, top-notch production. The music is equally classic and contemporary. This is a really great description of what this is. Retransmission is nothing else other than an absolute milestone, which is well in keeping with the tradition established by the three amazing records that have preceded this one. So this is actually their fourth album. Most people in the United States have no idea who this group is. Again, one more time, Jeff Scott Soto, Eric Martinson, all right? He's in a band called Eclipse. By the way, this is where you get the initials, in case you were wondering. WET, what's that all about? Well, let me tell you. Soto is the T for Talisman. Eric Martinson is the E for Eclipse. And Robert Saul, work of art, he's the W. Okay? So the band's sophomore effort, Rise Up, surfaced in 2013, followed by a live DVD. A live DVD, look at that. The band plays live. Everybody says no. These Frontiers supergroup project bands, they don't ever play live. Well, here you go. Now, are they touring the world constantly? Yeah. They were kind of touring some. And the thing is, you got to put the horse before the carriage, you know what I mean? So if this becomes successful, right, people are going to say, boy, I hope these guys will tour, right? Because that's what happened in the old days, too. If you put out an album and it didn't do anything, you didn't tour behind the album, why would you do that? You know, you might get a few gigs opening up here and there, but for the most part, you're not going to be asked to do any touring, all right? So, again, if Eddie Trunk and all his buddies contacted all their friends and said, hey, you got to hear this new band. These guys are great. And then maybe radio, maybe you nudge them over there at these mainstream rock stations. I mean, AC/DC has got the #1 record in the country right now. People are ready. People are ready to go back to traditional music. They've been ready for a couple of decades now. I mean, this isn't anything new. So we just keep, though, no, we're not going to go in that direction. We're going to continue with all the dark, brooding, irritating crap that poses as melodic rock these days. Anyway, this is the video. It's up on YouTube. You can listen to the song. The song has a title that is kind of hard to forget. Big Boys Don't Cry. Everybody probably remembers the whispering in the song by 10cc. Big Boys Don't Cry. Remember that? So, yeah, that'll be something that you want to check out for sure. Melodic rock at its finest. The band Wet, featuring my buddy Jeff Scott Soto on lead vocals. He's a beast, man. He is just a complete beast. And if you're a fan of Journey, if you're a fan of Toto, if you're a fan of the Scorpions, and I don't know why I hear the Scorpions in this track, I'm just going to tell it like I hear it. I think you're going to really dig the first song, and I know you're going to love the rest of the album, because, yeah, I've heard the whole thing, and it absolutely rocks. So get prepared. January 21st. Is it 21st? Let me check that date out. Nope. January 22nd of 2021 via Frontiers label. Great label, Serafino, kicking butt and taking names like he always does. All right, I'm done with this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I need subscribers. I need patrons. If you can afford $1 a month, if you like this content, if you want to talk about music, if you care about the world and what's going on right now, I'll be glad to talk with you about any topic so long as you're polite, nice, and decent. You're not taking pot shots at the way I look or my family or any of that kind of stuff, because I've been down that road. Me and Wolfgang Van Halen, we've been down that road, and we don't like that road. So stay on the good road. Stay on the yellow brick road, all right? All right, I'm done. I'm a little wacky today. I'll see you soon.